Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. So here I've created a new project called as DJ22 here. In this project we'll be seeing about for loops and if conditional control statements in a Django project. So before I start, let me first import OS here. After importing OS, we'll go to urls.py. We'll create a path here, empty path. Comma views dot show index function, okay, comma name equals to main. So we'll give that particular. So we have imported the views function here. Then we'll create a function here. So in this we'll give some data here, that is data equals to one, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9, comma 10. So I'm giving some data here and I'm returning render request comma index.html. Then in that index.html I'm returning data here. Okay, so let me create this index.html file here. So here we have the index.html. So in this I'm not writing the opening the HTML tag or body tag or anything like that. Just I'm writing the code for x in data and for. Okay, so between these we'll print x here, and if we'll write a if condition here. If that for loop counter is divisible by 2, we'll go into the next line. Otherwise we'll print it beside that only. Okay, for loop dot counter is divisible by so this is a pipe symbol, guys. So then we'll take a break condition here. Okay, we have to end this also, end if. Okay, so we have successfully taken this particular thing, that is this data, and we are printing each and everything in that data. And if this particular thing is divisible by 2, that is this x is 2 and it is becoming divisible by 2, then this condition will execute. Otherwise this condition will not execute. So let me run this project here. So you can see we have got an error, that is context must be dict rather than set here. Okay, so actually this is not equals to, guys, this is to here. I have by mistakenly wrote equals to that. So let me stop this program and run it again. So now you can see it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 10. So let us take that into center here. We'll open a paragraph tag here. I'll close the paragraph tag here. And when I refresh it, everything is coming into center here, as you can see. Okay, similarly if I change this to 3 here and refresh this particular page, it will print like this. If I change this to 4 here, then refresh it, it will print 4, 4 and 2 here. Okay, so for example, if I change the numbers in this, if I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So for example, I'll change this to 102, 208, 345, 463, 585, 695, 741, 836, 9121050, and then refresh this particular page also. It is printing only 4 lines in 4 in each line here, because we are dividing the for loop counter. We are not dividing the x here. Okay, we are checking the condition for loop counter here. We are not checking for x here. That is the reason it is printing like that. Okay, guys. So in the similar way, we can also print the current time, the current date, and all in a website. How to do that also I'll show you. So we just have to open this template tag here, followed by now. So for example, I want to print the current time here. So how will I current date here? How will I do that? I'll print short underscore date time underscore format. So if I print like this, you can see it is showing us the current time here. But this time is not coming in our IST time. It is coming in the GMT time here. So to get it in IST time, you have to do some changes, guys. So before that, let me assign this H1 tag here so that it will look in a proper way here. Okay. So here we'll put short date time here. So this is showing us the GMT time, because in settings we have GMT time here, as you can see. UTC plus 530 if you give, it will show us the correct time here. There is some error that we have got, guys. So instead of UTC, let us give IST here and see. So still it is not showing. So let us try giving Asia Calcutta and check it if it is working. Yeah, as you can see, it is printing the current time and date in the required format, that is the Indian format here. Okay, in the similar way, short date underscore format. So this will print only the date format. It will not print the time here. Okay. In the similar way, we also have date time format. Only the date time format. When I refresh this particular page, it is showing us clearly. See, that is December 19, 2020. Okay. And also we also have another time, another format, that is date underscore format here. Okay, when I refresh it, it will show us only the date here. So I'll also show you the time, only the time format. If you want only the time here, time underscore format. Okay. So hope you have understood, guys, how to print the current date, current time on any particular website, and how to use if conditional control statements and for loops in a Django project. If you have understood, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Programming with Gautam. Thank you.